pumpkins. I
Yes.
like pumpkins.
But today we're going to talk about the movies that scared us at one point, or were just so suspenseful.
Yeah,
you
I think
got
we'll
the
have
sense
different
of
takes on
fear.
Yeah, we'll start it up here. What's a horror film or suspense film or something you watch around Halloween and you're like, oh, it's Halloween, I gotta watch this.
Well, one that I do fairly frequently, and some people say this is not a true horror film. I disagree. It's Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho.
Well, Psycho's a horror film. It's just
some
film.
people say it's not because there's no ghosts and it's not very graphic. It's like, I don't care. The first time you see this movie, it's scary, and it's still pretty scary. And I would actually argue Norman Bates is a monster.
Yeah, well,
and a very sick one at that.
Oh yeah, no, it's a great film. John Carpenter's Halloween, of course, is the Halloween movie you have to watch.
And some people forget, not as graphic as some people
there's
remember.
Almost no blood in it.
Yeah,
other than
it's
her arm.
Scary.
Oh, it's a scary ass film. I'm a big fan of the first Halloween. I don't even like the other ones, but that's more of a personal preference. Yeah, no, well, one of the better examples I always remember, because it's the same, but John Carpenter, I'd say one of my favorite directors ever. For that, especially for genre fare, is John Carpenter's The Thing.
Oh,
that is one that's
awesome.
It is a violent film. It's a very gory film, but it is a scary as hell film.
Oh yeah,
it's memorable. It's one of those ones that you can be like, oh my god, this happened and this happened. You're like, oh, I could not believe that happened. When the guy's getting shocked on the chest, that's like one of the scariest, damn coolest things I ever saw.
Right.
But yeah, no, that one, it's an iconic film for all the scenes like where they're all tied to the chairs and they're testing each other's blood to see who the alien is and all that kind of stuff. That's a damn, that's a good film.
Yeah.
What's another one you got?
I'm gonna since we're talking about the difference between scary and gruesome, I'm gonna mention The Silence of the Lambs, which is a very scary movie, and I of course have a movie club. You know about this. You're not invited. Well, actually, you are invited. I guess I never formally did it, but anyway. I
didn't know I was invited. I'm touched.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we watched Silence of the Lambs one time, and that was one of those ones where I just knew a lot of people were gonna call and kind of wimp out of it. Yeah, and I think 3 people out of the usual 9 showed up, and they're all going like, "Is this a gruesome film?" It's like, not really. Most of it happens off camera, but it's scarier that way.
The one moment,
there's a couple moments, but it's not very gratuitous.
No.
But I mean, because then you take Hannibal and Red Dragon, where they decided, hey, let's show the cannibalism in full graphic, and it's no longer scary. It's just gross.
None of the other ones should count. I don't care if Anthony Hopkins is there. Those suck.
Right.
They just diminish this.
Jodie Foster had enough smarts to stay away from him.
Yeah, she's like Keanu Reeves in Speed, not doing Speed 2.
Right.
That's my comparison. I would mention Howard Hawks' The Thing. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
The Psycho and a couple of the other ones by him, even the ones that aren't necessarily scary ones.
The original monster movies, the original Wolfman and Dracula and Frankenstein,
those
which, by the way, people, there's a lot to be said for black and white, because these are technically not very sophisticated films, and you can tell the special effects are cheesy, but I don't know, the black and white and this cheesy sci-fi kind of music makes a world of difference. You see the Francis Ford Coppola Dracula, which I don't want to be too hard on, because Coppola had a vision at the very least, but being in color and being all wacky and being all updated didn't make it any scarier.
And Raimi Evil Dead trilogy, which I don't ever know if you want.
Those aren't scary.
Oh, well, let's see. See, Army of Darkness is not scary.
No.
That's a funny movie. The first one is a horror film, definitely. But to be honest, I don't really like the first one all that much. It's a passable, it's a decent film. But it's the second one that is his absolute, might be his masterpiece of frickin' filmmaking for how cheap it is and how inventive it is. And it is actually scary. Any other horror films worth mentioning?
You're gonna hate it.
What?
The Shining.
I don't like The Shining.
I like The Shining. Now, here's the thing. I have over, 7 more viewings, have kind of concluded that there are some story holes.
Oh,
but if you want to talk about a payoff, seeing a man slowly go insane and then have the payoff be he goes insane and goes to murder his family.
There's no payoff in the film, though. Yeah, you get him going insane, but then it's like, I'm insane.
It's a horror film.
No, but I mean, I don't know. The Shining is too dorky for, it's too, ooh, I'm trying really, really, really hard to be artsy and scary. Ooh, and it's like, okay, dude, you're not making any sense. Just stop. Just stop.
Well, I think it makes
it does make sense. Oh my god, I have to run upstairs. Oh my god, there's a guy in a bear suit having oral sex with another man. Let me go away. That doesn't make any sense.
I like that scene.
It doesn't make any sense, though. That's what, like, most of the movie is. It's just shit he throws in there. It's scary. Now, I will say it is scary.
The guy is going insane.
I'm not going to lie. I mean, it is creepy. But
okay, well, you start naming movies. I've been naming the last
What am I? I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I have, like, a Friday the 13th, Part 3.
Oh, 3D.
Oh,
whoa,
I do have the 3D.
Whoa.
I have that. I got it with the glasses on DVD. I was all psyched. We sat down. We're like, wow, I have a headache. This sucks. But yeah, no, Friday the 13th. That's one I was going to mention. I do not think Friday the 13th is a very good film. I don't think it's a classic. I don't think it's a genre classic. I think it's a piece of crap.
No. Another horror movie that I think is vastly overrated is The Exorcist. But to some credit, I mean, they tried. I mean, it wasn't just blood and guts. I just don't think they tried hard enough.
I don't think that one's scary. I've been told that if you're like Catholic or something, it's scarier. But I'm not. I don't think so. I thought that I saw that when they re-released it in the theater, and I was all like, "All right, scariest film ever! I'm psyched." And I jumped once when the phone rang in the movie.
Yeah.
Like the guy's sitting there all quiet, and the phone rings. I'm like, ah, that was it.
Yeah.
It's like all the stuff with Satan and the little girl. It was like, do I don't care.
Right.
Yeah, that one was. I didn't like.
Yeah,
that.
10 Oscar nominations.
Yeah.
Just shows that the Academy was getting it wrong back then, too.
But if I had to go with a scary film, we're nearing the end of this video, I'm going to have to say Caligula was pretty scary.
Ah, no, we don't want an abomination on this show.
Yeah, there you go. I was gonna try to come up with something different in that vein of like shittiness, but I couldn't think of any other ones. Pluto Nash was pretty scary. Oh my god.
Kazam's scary.
There you go.
Have you seen Shaquille O'Neal act?
No, I think I specifically avoided that. Except Steel. Steel's bad hat. No, it wasn't.
No, it's not.
No, it wasn't. We should probably get going.
Yeah.
But we wanted to wish you a happy Halloween from our Halloweeny spaceship. We actually shot this last week and we're dead now. Oh my god, what goes? I'll stop.
Please do.